Okay, got you. Because no, we would need time. So I'll just put that on the agenda for a different one.
Yeah, and I really want to talk directory once we know everybody has successfully transitioned and ported over, so that we're not having the same conversation two, three, seven times.
I feel that.
Um, got you. Good evening, folks. What's up, y'all?
What's good?
Hey, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm doing, and you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm much better now.
All right, so I need y'all to help me out because I know a lot of y'all voices, but I can't see. I can't see the screen, or I don't know who's talking. So just identify yourself for me if you could, and that'd be great. Sometimes if we cam up, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes, but I'm saying that today, and I'm not on camera, so my bad, y'all. But I would like to see what my family look like. Um, so who was I just talking to?
It's me, Ja.
Oh, what's up, Sean?
Hey.
And that
How
was
everybody else?
fine. I jumped in and said, "What's good?"
Chilling, chilling. How everybody week was?
It was pretty good. I've been healing up. I had got two wisdom teeth pulled last week. So
Oh, dang.
I've been eating a whole bunch of baby food. I'm ready to eat some fried mushrooms and stuff. But other, other
I'm
than
ready.
that, yeah, other than that, I'm all right. I want to eat some crunchy food.
Vegan lady said, I'm ready to get busy.
For real.
Hey, hey.
I was gaining weight. I feel like I'm losing weight again and stuff. So
All
I'm
right,
trying to find my balance with it.
hang tight. It's coming. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Fake chicken is on his way. All right. All right. Call it ficken. Um,
Mm-mm.
bu- 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 bum. um, I had a crazy week, y'all. Crazy good. Yeah, crazy good. I had a crazy good week. But it was fucking crazy, y'all. Um,
Peace and
so
what up,
it's up.
bro?
Peace, peace. Who that? Sound like my
Jamil.
man.
It's Jamil.
Oh, okay. So we gonna get right to it, y'all. Again, I apologize for not having my camera on. I'm driving, and I'm prepared, but I'm a little bit all over the place tonight, y'all. So just bear with me. Uh, the what was the name of this Sunday school? What did I title it?
The Pilgrim.
The pilgrimage. Okay, cool. All right, man. Thank you. That I know where I was going, but that I needed that to frame myself. So I'm gonna take a quick second, y'all, real quick, just to explain what the pilgrimage is. The pilgrimage is my journey, right? The pilgrimage is also going to be a space in my Grace Bible, which is now the Gifted Family Bible. The pilgrimage is something that I said basically like a 90-day transition, a 90-day exodus. So it's not really exodus like based on the Bible per se, but 90 days like we exiting out of one thing and so we transitioning, you know, into the next space, which is ironically right now we transitioning from 2024 to 2025. So when I came up with it, I said, damn, you know what? For it to be a part of the Bible, the my family's CDC, the community CDC, excuse me, excuse me. A CDC is an acronym for what's called a Community Development Corporation. So we have a CDC. It's called Smart Futures Community Development Corporation, which you guys can go to smartfuturecdc.org and check it out. the site does not look like what it should be, because we're still building it. So with that being said, like during this pilgrimage period, there's going to be some bumps in the road. We're transitioning, we shifting some stuff, but we're a family that's shifting some stuff that we know what we don't. We've done it before. We've been doing it. We're just doing it in a different way right now to take us to the next space and the next stage of where we need to go. And all of this is going to be documented in the family Bible. What we plan to do is we plan to, as a company, do a pilgrimage every 10 years. So the next one will be 2034 going into 2035, which for me is, it means a lot because where I live at, my city has a 2035 plan. And the way plans were written, a lot of municipalities and cities in the country have 2035 plans. So I'm gonna talk to y'all, teach y'all stuff about planning and how to do community development using information that your city and open data that your city already has. But that's the thing we're gonna do in Sunday school. But we're gonna go super duper in depth with it and tactical with it for people who are members of Smart Futures. So Smart Futures membership is a separate thing, but for folks that just want to attend Sunday school, like I'm gonna get the information there too. You're just gonna have to like move real fast and keep up. But if you're a Smart Futures member, you're gonna still have to learn, keep up, but it's gonna be routes for you to make money too with it, and be able to invest your time and sweat equity in different projects that I'm involved with and that other Smart Futures members are involved with. And most of these projects land around community development, programs for youth, education, land acquisition, and things like that. So that is what the pilgrimage is about. The membership for Smart Futures is $29.99. It's a monthly membership, but with it, I'm telling y'all, if anybody's been here for a while, or just with the Course of Revelations or Grace Stamp mentorship, or however it is that you have aligned yourself, or how long you've been following Derek. If you've been following him for a second, then like I give a ton of shit away at value for free. So just think of that on super duper steroids. I'm going to give you guys access to grant applications, tutorials on how to write grants. I'm gonna take you into. I'm a professor. I'm a shadow professor. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I say it the right way. So I might think I'm jerking. I do a lot of collaborative and speculative courses and shadow work with professors at 2 Ivy League universities. And I'm gonna take you guys into those classes. I'm gonna take you guys into right now. I'm writing a grant that's $500,000 for the William Penn Foundation. That I'm going to make you guys privy to the emails. Folks that are Smart Futures members already, like they're getting the recordings of meetings that I'm in. That ultimately I'm gonna attend the meeting, but then I'm gonna give the information to y'all, and then we as a team is going to break down how we're going to tackle it. Now, a vast majority of the things that I would need to do to tackle these projects, I already got. Like I got in my wheelhouse. I have the relationships with folks to do it. So you're gonna be working alongside like people that got degrees in planning, degrees in agriculture, degrees in ethnobotany, and degrees in commercial real estate. You're going to be dealing with folks that's freaking doing multi-million-dollar projects. That when you come on Zoom with me, it's just me saying, "Oh, these are my partners. This is my team. This is Smart Futures person that does this, that," and we rocking and rolling. But a lot of it's going to have to do with y'all got to learn some shit too. You know what I mean? Like we can't just all right, that's KK. That's my people. She here. I got to know that when the ball get bounced to KK know what she talking about, what she doing. And I'm gonna bring up the rear on her, you know what I'm saying, without a doubt. So my goal is to make sure that, you know what I mean, that $29.99 that y'all paying, I'm giving you super duper absolute value for it. The other part of it is that I'm the Philadelphia program director for an organization called the Black Achievement Fund. If you go to their website, it's www.baf.solutions. And with it, they are a national CDC. So anything that we need to do or move that causes for a nonprofit, sponsorship, fiduciary, accounting, we have all of that stuff in place. And I have the full support of the leadership there. With that being said, you guys are going to, whether you're a Smart Future member or not, if you're in the course of Revelation, I'm gonna show y'all how we just closed on 100 and some acres of land in Georgia and the infrastructure that we have to actually build houses and create a municipality. So I'm gonna introduce you guys to that. With the $29 that folks are paying, every fifth person that gets a Smart Futures membership, we're going to donate and sponsor a person into the Black Achievement Fund. The Black Achievement Fund is $9 a month. What it's built on is the premise that if we take 10 million Black folk around the world and allies, so it's not just about Black folks, but if you're an ally, then we're going, you know, pony up your $9 and you in. That attributes to more than $1 billion a year. That, being that we're a nonprofit, we're putting that money back into the community. So if you're a Black Achievement Fund member, and we have a program for a medical program, and our medical program is budgeted for $200 million a year, and we build a dental facility, like you just go up, show up and go to the dentist. There's no bill. Like we covered the bill. So it's group economics on steroids. And that's one of the things that we're going to do with the Course of Revelations, with understanding group economics from a Black people space, but also how to actualize and realize it in the real world. And with the exponential power of numbers and getting everybody onto the same page, we can turn this thing and make some money, teach some people, and change some lives real fast. So every fifth person is going to become a free Black Achievement Fund member. So just think about it. We got 500 people. Excuse me. We're sponsoring 100 folks. That's 100 folks that's giving $9 a month. That's $900. So I got 500 folks that's attributing to $900 going in. So if it's 5,000, that's, you know, you get the math, y'all. And with that, we're able to do some of the projects that I'm gonna show y'all with buying a bunch of land. So me, myself, I own a farm and own farm land in North Carolina. So one of the projects we're gonna do is we're gonna build a retreat, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I'm situated right next to an airfield, industrial park, a winery. Like my shit is pretty, amphitheater is being built, like literally like right next to my property. And I'm gonna build some shit with y'all. That it's not y'all building it for me. Y'all gonna build it with me, and I'm gonna show you guys all how to claim and hold equity in it. Any questions before I move on to the next thing? Comments, concerns, thoughts, even?
That sounds pretty dope. That sounds cool. Oh,
All right.
stop.
Anybody else? And I apologize if I'm running through it fast because I can't see y'all, and I'm like moving.
For me, I just feel like it was a lot of information to digest, but I look forward to it. As far as being able to team up with a variety of different people, I look forward to what we're gonna be able to accomplish and growing together. So I'm just ready to get the ball rolling.
Got it. And thank you for saying that, because you raise a valid point, right? So you guys are all going to get this recorded. So I realized I was talking fast, and I connected a whole bunch of dots really quickly, and it may be some dots that you ain't even heard of. It's like, I don't even know what the fuck you just said. Don't worry about it. Get the cool recording. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Don't be afraid to share the recording with your loved one. You know what I'm saying? Sit your sister down. Like, yo, go over here talking this. You know what I mean? Because whatever it is that you may not glean or you may not get from it in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like one of your comrades may. All right. And I'm gonna say that if your comrade is really, you know what I mean, like one of us, you know what I mean, it's gonna be something that I said that's gonna resonate with them. So go look up BAF.solutions. Go look up smartfuturecdc.org. If you want to, you can Google me. Hit me on the back channel. I give you my real name and all that stuff. All right. But for right now, Google Dante Gifted. It's gonna be some stuff that's gonna come up. And you're gonna be able to see some projects and stuff that I've actually built. And anything that you want, you know what I mean, I think everybody know by now. Like I'm an open book, you know what I mean. If you want me to show you proof and receipts and validation, you know what I mean, then not a problem. Moving right along. TC, can you give me a read of the room? Who in here with us?
So far, we have Derica, we have Shaki, Ja, Vanilla, the Millionaire, Josh is here, Rasheem, House of Godfrey, Marcus is here, and KK.
All right, is there anybody here for the first time? Is this your first time attending Sunday school?
I do not think so.
Now, I'm asking them. I ain't asking you. Everybody been here before?
I've
All
been here before. I have a correction. My name is Vern. It's pronounced Vernilia, but Vern is fine.
Okay.
Vanilla with the sensibility. Okay, Vanilla. Is sensibility a real thing, or did I just make that word up?
I'm gonna go with you. I think you made it up.
Yeah, I think so.
Seems to me
Oh,
it's a
okay.
real thing.
Nah,
I
Just go
thought.
ahead and drop that one on.
It's definitely real. And I joined the meeting a little late, but I know you said we got the recording.
It is a real thing, right?
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah.
What is it, y'all? What is it then?
That
Let me see
ganja.
what-
Eat.
Okay, all right, okay. I was just some fellow degenerates in here. All right. Okay. So the next thing is TC. Oh, you know what? What time? 6:21. TC. So what we did was we did a challenge, right? And it wasn't really a challenge. It was more so like content creation thing. Now, mind you, please, I understand everybody ain't in Sunday school, and I'm not a content creator teacher, right? That's not what I'm hanging my hat on, and it's like you're not here to learn content creation. But what I will say is that everyone here, if you're in the course of Revelation, or if you got invited here and you're not in the course of Revelation, that you will have the ability to market all of Derek's stuff. Now, I'm not getting into whether you was able to get into the new Grace Stamp institution yet or not. All of that's gonna get sorted out. I mean, it's just been a little, it's a little painstaking, with life happening around us. But everybody's gonna get in that wants to be in or that deserves to be in because they bought the Bible, so they got free access. But I'm saying that to say that everyone will have the ability to have a licensing agreement with Derek and be able to sell the vast majority of his intellectual property. With that being said, your if you bought a Grace Bible, like you're free forever and you got your license agreement. So you basically got, I'm saying, a ticket to print money. All right. And I'm gonna show you how to cash that ticket out. Do content creation, stuff that you're going to do with your social medias, but also stuff that you're going to be able to do in the real world because you don't have to only sell on Instagram or sell on Facebook. So this is what that challenge was about, was showing people some stuff, seeing what people can do. And at the same time, with the ways that we're going to position and plan some stuff for our families, honestly, like I need to know what people can do. So if you've been attending Sunday school for a while, you've gotten the PDF with all of the, well, not all, but with some of the tutorials on how to get a video from Instagram, or a video from the television, or a video from Facebook, and then put it on, and then create a piece of content from it, and how to do certain things. So for me, I wanted to see what people could do. And yeah, so I gave everybody this one same piece. And then I didn't do the piece that everybody had. I did something different. I mean, I did a different piece of content, but from the same person. So TC's going to share it, and she's going to share the original piece, and then she's going to share what I created. And we're going to talk about it real quick. And then on the way out the door, I'm going to tell you guys about some parties that I'm getting ready to do that I would love for you guys to. I'm going to tell you about two things: some parties and a William Penn Foundation grant that I'm getting ready to do that you guys can be a part of. So with that, no further ado, TC, can you roll that first clip?
I got it. 1 second. All right. Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Make sure you click share sound. Don't be like me. So I get it wrong every time.
Okay, but can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
we can hear you.
Okay.
Can't learn the same way little girls learn at a very young age. And we're overdiagnosing little boys with behavioral problems and ADHD. And a lot of that has to do with forcing them into situations that are not good for them, meaning little boys have a lot of testosterone between the ages of 3 and 6, which means they need to run around a lot. And between learning, they need to have a lot of physical activity. And we're making them sit in circle time, and we're restraining them in a way that's causing them to feel a great deal of stress with very high levels of cortisol, which makes them seem distractible. And then they're diagnosed as being problems in the classroom. And we're really failing little boys. It's not that there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with the way we teach them.
All right, cool. That's perfect. Can you now flip to mine? But you guys see how the screen was split? There was a banner at the top and like an image. You guys all peeped that?
Yeah, I noticed that. Saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the piece of content that I made, it looked just like this. Like what I started with looked just like what y'all just saw. Just different pictures, different people speaking, but it was the same exact setup. So now you're going to see what I came up with. Now, the thing is, what I came up with, the goal is to make this shit, but we can then attach stuff to the back of it that then sell a product. So it's something that we can then make it into a commercial. So I can now go back and edit it, or I can give it to any of y'all, and y'all say, hey, take this part out, put this part in, but the meat and potatoes of it is already made and created. Or you could take it from me and then just go add your own shit to it. TC, ready when you is.
Okay.
Peace, who this? Yo, this Dita. Peace, who this? Yo, this Dita on, nigga. Down. It's gonna be mad trees, mad snaps. You know what I mean? You know how we gonna do. Yeah, son, I can't even fuck with it. Alright, I'm coming right now. Alright, son. Alright. One love. It's all love.
Everything that we need to do need to be highly electrical, highly alkaline. Because that's what fuels your consciousness. Your consciousness is fueled by electricities, atoms. Yes, electrons, protons, neutrons, quantum. We talking about quantum science here. All these things is what fuels your consciousness. So if we can keep our consciousness fueled by highly intelligent, energetic foods, highly intelligent, energetic people, highly intelligent, energetic, structured H3O2 water, highly intelligent, energetic sex, highly intelligent, energetic conversations and music, these things will stimulate the consciousness and keep the consciousness actually going through its evolutionary process at a balance of homeostasis. Not only that, it will help you expand your consciousness. And now you can manifest the things you want, and you don't have to keep coming back in this reincarnated cycle, y'all. We're going to keep doing this until we actually learn what we need to learn, but we can go to the next level.
I strive to eat healthy. My goal in life is not to be rich or wealthy, because true wealth comes from good health and wise ways. We got to start taking better care of ourselves. Be healthy, y'all. Yeah, hold the fuck up, yo. Take this little intermission. Listen what the fuck we got to say, you know. World is born, son. Niggas been living fast for too long, you know what I'm saying? Smoking bogeys, fucking drinking all types of shit, wailing out, not giving a fuck what they put in their bodies, son. You know what I'm saying? About time niggas start thinking about that shit, son. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking making us deteriorate, son. Word up, we gotta care about our little babies and shit, son. Niggas got kids to raise. Straight up, you gotta start learning yourself, learning about your health, son. Learning this world we live in, kid. You know what I'm saying? It's time to start changing all that shit, God. Word up. So I'm gonna leave y'all niggas on some shit like that. You know what I mean? Word up. You niggas better start using your minds and shit, kid. Peace.
All right, thanks, TC.
You're welcome.
So can you stop sharing real quick?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right. So you see how the first one, like the screen was split, but the first one was the guy Yaki Owaken, like he was the video. The stuff at the bottom of my video is the stuff that was at the top of the original video. So I screenshotted that part, just moved it to the bottom, and then just use my imagination, I guess, is the best way I can say it. To just, okay, like he's talking about be healthy, so I know a song called Be Healthy, and just took the audio out of that song and then just, chopped it and played it over top of Nas' One Love video. I think that was One Love. I think. And then the scene from Belly. No, that wasn't a scene from Belly. That was a scene from another video, actually. But it took scenes from Belly, the movie Belly. So just use that piece to craft a story, but then to a person that's it was long format content, so it was more so going to live and resonate, with Facebook and YouTube, because Instagram, TikTok, like folks ain't sticking around that long for real that long, unless it's like dope and super entertaining. But at the end of it, where you see the sponsored by Smart Futures, like we could literally take and drop somebody in there with your own personal wellness package, or a piece of something that Derek is selling, and couple it with your own stuff. So that was what the content challenge was. Some folks submitted, some folks didn't, some folks, were a little apprehensive. So it let me know that we may want to tap into that, but I want to start doing these classes and doing Sunday school and finding out from y'all, like what specifically areas y'all want and y'all need. In addition to, the things that we're going to do as Smart Futures, in these conversations, that's going to align with everyone still creating the things that they're going to need to write their Bible. Any questions? Any comments? Anybody want to say something? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hey, yo, do me a favor. I'm supposed to bring her some beer back. Can you run and go grab her some beer? Huh? Cookie there? Hey, everybody's sitting right there. Hey, can you can you go grab her a beer? What kind of beer? I'm the same kind you got in your fucking hand. No, you buy me one. Hey. Oh, shit. Hey, I'm on the phone. Oh, my bad. Good looking. Appreciate you, big brother. Hey, sorry, y'all. What was I saying? Oh, I was asking, did y'all have any thoughts, questions, or what y'all thinking?
Yeah, I was gonna say I just started getting in tune with the Sunday school. So I wasn't aware of like the content creation challenge, but I do think it's interesting because that's something I've been working on. Like, I got my YouTube channel and I just like downloaded Instagram a couple weeks ago, so I've been trying to get into that whole groove with things. So I'm really just trying to find my way in that aspect.
Gotcha.
So,
So like, Course of Revelations ain't been around for so long. So you right at the doorsteps of Sunday school. We just started. You know what I mean? So you here at the right time. So I'm gonna slide to the next thing. If anybody got anything to say, then let me know.
I just want to chime in real quick.
What's
I'm
up?
a barber, and it's something I actually need to like really start getting back into as far as like the content creation. So that's actually dope that you tapping into that.
Cool beans. So trying to think, which one should I go with first? So if you're taking notes, right? Here's a website to look at. www.cleanandgreenphilly.org. Okay. If you're taking notes, Google City of Philadelphia mayor starts a clean and green department, or Clean and Green Philly, and the mayor of Philadelphia, Clean and Green. And you're going to see that the mayor of Philadelphia, she became mayor at the beginning of this year. Yeah, go ahead. Just throw it on the seat. No, throw it on the front seat. Throw it on the front seat. Throw it on the front seat. All right, give me a few seconds. I'm doing something. The mayor of Philadelphia started an office of Clean and Green. That website is my website, and we've been working on it for maybe about 2 years, 2.5 years. And for Smart Futures members, I'm going to send you videos from 2.5 years ago that explaining, like, as we were doing the process. So I'm gonna share with you guys all the information on what it is. But the website, it's a mapping tool that allows you to pull up all the vacant lots and abandoned buildings in the city of Philadelphia, and it's built on using city data, and it's built on a system called ArcGIS, ARCGIS. If you taking notes, ArcGIS. It's a mapping software that governments use. So cities, municipalities, design companies, topographical companies use ArcGIS. Like, let's just say it's industry standard. So the way that site is built, that map that you see, if the city of Philadelphia wanted to license it from us, we could just flip it and put it onto their website tomorrow. What it does is it chronicalizes all of the vacant lots based on the gun crime and the tree canopy density by the lot. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Did you go coming over here, young lady? I'm good.
I need some help
What you need?
with the people next door.
What they doing? What they doing?
The water, you writing it? You alone?
No, I'm on the phone, but it's cool. You cool? You cool? What's up?
So I have the water up here, still the water running down
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's coming out there, sewage thing,
Uh
and it stinks,
huh.
and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
I'm figuring, you
All
know
right.
the boy that owned the house? He still on in
He
there?
ain't, no, he in jail.
Huh?
Puerto Rican boy, he in jail. The Puerto Rican boy,
Yeah,
he in jail. The one that owned the store up there.
his house.
Yeah. I'm his wife. They got a daycare center. I'm gonna go to his wife's daycare center. Yeah.
Another question.
What?
That boy in jail up there, Tony?
No, neither one of them in jail. Neither one of them in jail. Talking about the 5 older son. Which one? The 5 older son?
The father.
No.
Who ain't there?
I don't know.
He ain't been around here
He ain't been with me.
for the summer.
He been around.
Huh?
He been around.
Yeah, but this has to be taken care of, because you can't come to the door.
I'm going there tomorrow.
Smell it, huh?
I'm going there tomorrow.
Okay,
Her daycare open tomorrow. I'm going there tomorrow.
but you better come and do something.
I'm
Talk to
going.
a man. I tried to talk to that man that owned that car, because he lived in there. It's quite.
Okay. Oh yeah, they do.
There.
Right.
But I saw a man, I was on the porch ringing the bell, nobody heard me.
Yeah.
They didn't come to the door, so I saw a boy came there to work at Fresh Grocery.
Yeah.
He wouldn't talk to me.
Oh, I got it.
Now,
I'm on it, baby. Oh, take your old ass in the house. I take.
tired of walking out here with all this water coming out of that sewer pipe is not coming out of mine.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
coming from the toilet.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on it.
Got it.
You won't. It's gonna be done. I'm on it tomorrow morning. Jeez,
You is cutting
Sorry.
up today, Dante.
God damn, Miss Mary, man, boy. Mary don't play with me. God damn.
I say Miss Mary is not about to play with you.
Sorry, y'all.
You good? Hey, just to chime in real quick, you said it's ArcDis, ARCDIS?
ARCGIS.
GIS. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's ArcGIS. It's a mapping tool. So, shit. My bad, y'all. What was I saying? Oh, all right. So, look up the mayor, look up ArcGIS, look at the website. What we're doing is we're getting ready to answer a grant provided for by the William Penn Foundation. You can look them up. I think it's williampennfoundation.org, right? Just Google it and it'll come up. You're able to see who they are, what they do, what they fund, and blah, blah, blah. But there's a section on that's going to say RFPs, all right, requests for proposals. They have one that's out now. There's a couple that we could do, but there's one that's for reducing illegal dumping. Now, the reason why I selected that one is because my partner that I built that website with, we built a dashboard. He was a University of Pennsylvania grad school student, and one of his classes, instead of him having to go to class, he did a independent study with me. So instead of him having to go to class, he just hung out with me, and then hung out with the professor. He ain't hang out with the professor. He hung out with me. Went to the professors, met with his professor once a week. Based on the dashboard that we built, he got a $50,000 scholarship. And so that we didn't get that money, but that paid for him to go to college. He graduated last year, and like now the motherfucker's in Costa Rica doing some shit. Like he's like, he know his shit. I'm gonna just say that much. But we built a dashboard for illegal dumping as well. So they're giving out money for illegal dumping, and everything around this space we already got. I have all the relationships. They've said like, and the William Penn Foundation reached out to me like a year ago to ask me specifically to write for, like the told me a grant that they had and was like, yo, we want you to fill out for it and we want you to get it. So we're gonna, help you get it. But I didn't apply for it because it just wasn't the right time. But now is the right time to apply. So I want to do the application for it with y'all and with, Smart Futures members. and we could do it in a way that we can put Smart Futures in as a budget item. And if your role in the project is, I don't know, whatever your role is, if you're an accountant, if you know how to do budgeting, you know what I mean, if you're a good writer, if you're editing, you know what I mean, and the proofreading, you know, the stuff before we submit it, like we're going to figure out what everybody's strengths is, you know, over the next couple of weeks. And as my team is writing it, you know what I'm saying, I'm a piece y'all in, you know what I mean, teach it to y'all, and then at the same time, when it gets funded, we're gonna break everybody back off. So speaking of in the vein of breaking everybody back off, one of the things that we're going to do for the grant is we're going to use the mapping tool and identify 3 community organizations and 3 spaces that we can go in and do activation, where we actually take the vacant lot, clean it, and build something. But then teach the folks how to do proper stewardship of it in their neighborhood. I can show you guys a project that I already did that I took some shit that was some shit, like a really messed up space, and turned it into something pristine. To the point where folks in the neighborhood was like, "Yo, why you doing that for them white people? Like that don't belong in our neighborhood." And I'm like, "No, that's why y'all thinking wrong. Like if we gentrify and clean our own shit up, then and start using it, we can't stop them from moving into our neighborhood, but we can dictate how they use the stuff in our neighborhood if we already made it first." With that being said, some of those interventions are going to take the form of having tents, having generators, having tables, having different TVs and different things like that. And we can get those monies. But what I just did was Michelle Obama's campaign has a thing called When We All Vote. You guys can look it up. It's her nonpartisan PAC, PAC as in PAC. So they're paying me to throw parties. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the parties with y'all for the folks that want to do it. But in order for me to do the parties, I'm going to make sure that all of the monies, instead of me making money, I'm gonna make sure I buy all of the stuff that we need to do those parties, but I'm buying stuff that we're gonna need to do other stuff going forward. So now we do the parties, and now and a lot of stuff is going to be predicated upon my city. But the thing is, if you rocking and rolling, like we can come, I can show you how to do it in your city, like with my eyes closed. Like I'm doing it in Detroit, and Jocelyn can attest to, you know, like what we doing. We buying vacant lots in Detroit, and the shit that I know how to do with this, guys, hands down, you know, just put me in front of a computer. Like I don't need to go nowhere. You know what I mean? Put in front of a computer and give me somebody that's willing to listen. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do it for you and with you and teach you at the same time. So, with that being said, I'm gonna ask y'all again. If anybody got any thoughts, concerns, you know what I'm saying? Tell me I'm out my mind and it makes no sense. Please, somebody tell me that if it don't make no sense.
You're making hella sense. And I'm interested in knowing how I can do that same thing here, purchasing the empty lots and developing something other than somewhere for people to kill and dump bodies in my community.
Got it. Where you live at? Where you at, Derica?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay. Jocelyn, is Mr. Davis, is he in Kansas City, Missouri, or he is in Kansas City, Kansas?
I thought it was in Kansas City, Kansas, but we can double check.
I'm actually in both.
Huh?
She said she in both. Best
I'm
answer.
in both.
God damn.
They like 10 minutes apart. I have a location in Missouri and in Kansas. I grew up in Missouri, but I'm currently in Kansas City, Kansas.
All right, so look up Hip Hop Music Hub. Music with a Z. Hip Hop Music Hub. All right. So he's Smart Futures. He goes all the way back to post-Trump secret society. His name Mr. Davis. And make sure that I link y'all together. And he's Midwest music, but y'all will make a dope pair. And he's actually I actually pulled up y'all city plan and ran through y'all city plan with him. But I told him that at that time I couldn't really expend myself in that space because I didn't have enough traction in the area to make it make sense. But I looked at y'all city plan. Y'all got a bunch of money, you know what I'm saying, for recreation. Y'all got a bunch of money, you know what I'm saying, that's just sitting out there. And I'm not just speculating, like I've looked it up. You know, it's like a 400-page document. So for y'all, I've actually seen it. I did a lot of looking around there because we was doing a briefing. We was trying to figure out whether we was going to go there or do some stuff in Tampa. So definitely talk to me. You want to rock? I'm gonna show you how to do it, but I can teach you development. I mean, building a building from scratch, and I can show you how to use art in public places and use art as a catalyst. And it's a great thing because in this space, with Course of Revelations, with what we're doing, we've got a bunch of artsy-fartsy people that you can actually commission artwork from folks that's here, you know what I'm saying? And now this is where the Gray Stamp Directory comes in at. But I promise not to talk about that too much today, so I'm not going to it. Anybody else had any thoughts?
I wanted to add that my state, I'm in Indiana. My state is a state that always has a surplus of funds at the end of the year. And I'm actually a precinct committee person in my area. And all my neighbors pretty much know me, but we've been trying to figure out like what needs to be done. And our treasurer here in my county is always trying to push for votes on certain types of things. So yeah, I'm definitely interested as well.
So who talking right now? 'Cause I can't.
This is Vern.
All right, Vern, my bad. I gotta scroll up or something. My bad. So what I'm gonna say, Vern, is this: your treasurer, right? Get with me. I'm gonna give you some stuff to look up, and then I'm gonna give you like the step by steps. So, because you brought the treasurer, figure out who your I know you know who the treasurer is, but see who your state's auditor general is. With the money, you want to know who got the strings on the money, and your city's either certain cities call it something different. So it's either comptroller, COMPTROLLER, or controller, right? But it's the same thing. So the comptroller is the city controller, and they have an office. Look up who your city controller is, your state's auditor general, and the treasurer. So the treasurer basically, like, he got the money, right? He the bank. Your auditor general is your state's IRS. So he's keeping account of where the money's went. He's one of the most important people because he knows that they had $20 million for the school district, but he can look and see all the stuff that the school district brought. And that's a pivotal point in that conversation. Also, look up your state, your city, your county, the land bank. So look up land banks near me, right? And then lastly, look up you're in Indiana.
Yep.
In the Midwest. Look up in your city look up green stormwater infrastructure and keep a note of those things I told you to look up, right? So that way when I talk to you, I know what I told you to look up. So that way I know where I was thinking right now in this moment and where the conversation needs to go. But as soon as you verse yourself on, you know what I mean, you ain't got to do no studying. Just look it up and just read it. You know what I mean? And then share with me who those people are and that you know what green stormwater infrastructure is. And then I can give you some next steps once you give me some more information.
Okay.
And if you want to like identify some places in the neighborhood that you want, that you actually will, I would love to have a house over there. I would love to have a building over there. You know what I'm saying? And where you look for stuff at is going to tell me a lot, but it's going to steer how we can approach what you want to do. All right, Vern?
Okay.
So
Yo,
6:55.
Nance, I got a question.
What's up?
Yo, how can I find this is Jay, Jamil? How can I find a city plan for my area?
Where you at?
I'm in Knoxville.
All right. So go to your city's website, right? So
Right.
Knoxville.org
Or
or whatever city's
yeah.
website is, right? Look on there for, or no, matter of fact, just look up Knoxville Planning Commission. Google Knoxville Planning Commission, right?
Okay.
And Google, just ask Google, does the city of Knoxville have community plans, have neighborhood plans? So there's the city's plan, and then the different wards, the different communities are going to have their own community plans. Okay.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is look up what you do for a living, Jay.
Trade stocks, play baccarat, bet on sports.
Okay.
I'm disabled.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
look up
That's what I was gonna ask you too. Being disabled, you know,
what about getting money and like what's your Social Security benefits?
adding on to that.
Don't
Righteously.
yeah, what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna give you this one, right? Think big. Fuck Social Security and their benefits. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it righteous, but we're gonna get you to a point where, you know what I mean, like who cares about the $717 they give you every month? You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna make $7,000 this month. You know what I mean? So just hang tight. And we just gonna figure out a plan and stick to it. And now the cool thing about it is that you have an income coming in. You know what I mean? So in our folks, the spaces like that, when we like the Bible say, you know what I mean, like something about being a good steward over little, then the big fella give you much, right? So we're gonna figure out, you know, as a team, you know what I'm saying, like how we can be better stewards of what we have. That's why I think 2 weeks ago for Sunday school, I gave everybody a budgeting tool. That was a part of, if you went on the YouTube, I put it in the YouTube link, and then I think I sent it to everybody too. So with that, I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm giving y'all stuff. Like really look this shit up and pull it up. Cause when I do packages and I do stuff, like I sell this shit to people. You know what I'm saying? Have been selling it before I met any of y'all through Grace. Like people buy this shit, cuz. And it's changing people's lives. I got businesses that's on board to, you know, get stuff from me, and I'm taking motherfuckers to the bags of money because it's sitting there, and we just don't know how to apply, how to fill out for it, and have our paperwork in order. So one of my things that I tell folks, you know what I'm saying, is like, you know, people see the way I move and I act shit, and it's like, yeah, I'm street, but I speak street and I speak spreadsheet too. You know what I mean? So we got to have both of those things in our wheelhouse.
Hey, quick question. One, what I do care about stroke survivors. I do community work with a church up the street because it's more efficient for me to do, help out with the homeless. And I also want to teach youth about, long-term investing. So is there anything within that realm?
Yep. Yep. I got some all three. All right. So the you want healthy agriculture, ethnobotanical solution, you know what I'm saying? Like that's for the stroke survivors, right? We need to eat healthy and fix those parts of our life. There's money in educating it and bringing science and stock science into the same room. So if you have access to the church, that means you have access to the space. You're feeding the homeless. You have access to food resources. You got access to a space, food resources. You got access to young people. Now, if I tie all that together, I'm taking the young folks to the church. You know what I'm saying? And if the church is getting food from this shared access of food program, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, do snacks and stuff and healthy eating options for the young people. But we're meeting, and I got a investing class that we're doing. But as part of other part of the investing class, while we doing an investing class, we can show your parents how to grow hydroponically.
Right.
All in that same space. So that's still tackling the obesity, the stroke stuff, you know what I mean? And you bring healthy cooks in, so that way the food that you cooking is stuff that you actually can grow. But now everybody leaves with a recipe, you know what I'm saying, and a CSA box, you know what I'm saying? And you can get CSA boxes delivered to the location so that you can give them out to the community, and they'll pay you for it too. But you being on SSI, you make sure that you have a business entity in place, so they're not paying you, you know what I'm saying, they're paying the entity, and then you just get all of the fringe dip-off benefits.
Right.
And I'll show you how to do that. It's 7 o'clock, and I'm not 100% sure where we at with Bible study, but I know Derek starts a few minutes late, so I don't want to impede on that time with y'all. TC, can you give me a Bible study update if you have one? Because I have not been in my phone all day.
As of right now, I don't have one, but if you would like for me to open up the room, I can.
Yeah, so being as though we don't have an update, go ahead and open it up. Shit. What time is it? 7:00 what? 7:04. All right. Check Telegram. See if he said anything in Telegram.
No, he hasn't said anything.
All right. So yeah, go ahead, open it up.
Real quick, Hank. I know
ahead.
you were saying about like the different cities or whatnot. I just actually went on my city's website. I'm in Irvington, New Jersey right now, and so it's like saying it's a planning board, not the commission. So say for something like that, you would still like go through like the land banks and stuff, or
Yeah. So those are two separate things, right? Now the conversation that the planning, well, they're two separate things, but they run hand in hand. So the planning commission has a plan for what is going to happen with the properties and the direction of the land bank, right? The land bank is now tasked to move in the direction that the plan that's written for them based on the plan. So when you look at both of them, when you're applying or writing or asking anyone anything, always use the verbiage like to the letter, like on the city plan, page 17, subsection, blah, blah, blah. This is said and quoted. So now the person that's reading or that's hearing you, they like, oh, wait a minute, the city paid, a design company $270,000 over a year, over 2 years time to write that with community engagement. Like they gonna go by what's in there. And now that's going to differentiate you when you at the asking table. That's going to differentiate your grant when you're citing these different things. Because they're like, yo, he know what he's talking about. And we have to fund the things that he's saying exactly what we want people to do or what our plan is. So instead of you coming up with your plan, look at what their plan is. And now curate yours to theirs. Pretty much like what I'm doing with these parties. Like, they got a plan of what they wanted to do. And it's like, all right, this is what y'all want to do. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to still get your objective met. But on the back end, I'm going to meet all of my objectives. And I'm bringing some of my niggas with me. All for your same dime. That makes sense? Yes or yes?
It make a lot of sense. I appreciate you, King.
All right. Anybody got anything else real quick before Jocelyn? Can you
I want to say something.
Okay,
It's
one second,
Shaki.
Shaki. One second, Shaki. Jocelyn, you got a list of everybody that's here?
Yep.
All right. How many people is here?
11 right now.
All right, Josh, do this for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get the list of the people that's here. Only the people that's here, right? Give them a free month of Smart Futures. Well, Smart Futures for 99 cents for the first month. Send them a link. They can pay 99 cents. And you got first month free, but then you still get a 30-minute consultation with me that usually costs $30. I'm going to still give you the first month consultation for free. Just sign up for the subscription. And next month is going to be $29.99 that's going to be charged. And then the third month, I'm going to give you another free consultation that's worth $30 again. Just for the 11 people that's here tonight.
You the GOAT, my brother. I definitely appreciate it.
Now, if you want to pay the whole $29.99, don't send them both. Send them the free one and send them my Cash App so they can pay the 99 cents. All right, but if you want to send me $5 instead of $1, I'll take it, y'all.
I was just about to say, do you want to drop your Cash App in there now, and then I can send the link for the group?
I can't. Can you? It's $ Dante Gifted. Everything is Dante Gifted. So can you drop it in there, please? Shaki.
What if we already in there?
Got it. Shaki.
Yeah,
what's your story?
I just want to ask, well, for clarity, from my understanding, what I just heard was that basically what you're doing in Philly, changing Philly over to, what's need to be for us as a community. We join a group, we learn from you, see what you do, be a part of what you do, because we actually helping out with what you do as far as like paying the fees, and you're willing to help us do what you do where we at too. Because it ain't gonna just benefit Philly, it's gonna benefit us and where we at, but we benefiting everybody that's included in this movement, correct?
Correct. And say, for example, Shaki, if you in Tennessee, right?
I'm in Georgia.
Okay, you in Georgia, right? So you perfect because you're in Georgia. Like I got freaking 120 acres of land in Georgia. So like you are at the epicenter, you know what I'm saying, of a bunch of stuff. But so if you find a thing in Georgia and now someone in this group has identified themselves as, hey, yo, I'm homeopathic, you know what I'm saying, herbologist, I know this, right? Now you just like, okay, Don, how do we connect these 2-3 things for this grant opportunity we found? And now we brainstorm it as a crew, and now you can then apply as the Black Achievement Fund, because I can do it. I'm a national nonprofit. I'm a nonprofit, but I can drop down in any city I want. Now you apply, so you have your fiduciary. The fiduciary is the thing that's allowed to collect money when you are applying for nonprofit funds. But now you have the infrastructure to do what you want to do in your city. Because the Black Achievement Fund, like we got members everywhere. So now I'm just going back to the Black Achievement Fund. Hey, yo, I need a lawyer. I need such and such, you know what I'm saying, in this city. All right, let's see who's on our books that's there. We need food to go there. All right, what Black Farmers Association, you know what I'm saying, do we need to tap and get some food over to her? Like those things are like available to me and y'all right now. I'm just here to tell y'all about them and show you how to do it and get it done. You in Georgia, there's a whole bunch of USDA money that's sitting in your backyard that you just ain't getting because you just don't know it's there. And then how to apply and write for it.
Okay, also, so what about like, you know, if I want a middleman, some like for instance, my kids are inducted into the Beta Club, National Beta Club. So these people, they teach my kids how to go to community and do community services and how to service the infant to the senior. Like, what if I connect you guys together to help them out as far as what my kids have got, all the funding they need to do what they already do, but just don't know how to do it either? Is that possible, or does it have to be me on the front line? Can I connect?
Yeah, you can always connect me with some, but I ain't looking forward to connecting, you know what I'm saying, with nobody but y'all. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not
y'all,
really for me, it's okay if I use it towards like to help them type stuff. Like, you know what I'm
your
saying?
kids?
Like
your kids?
the club that they in, the National Beta Club.
We had to talk, you know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
like my thing is, if I'm doing it with you and your kids, then y'all got me 100%. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like y'all got me. Y'all my gang, y'all my tribe. But
Sure.
you know, I want us to win. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's shit that, you know what I'm saying, that I could, you know, like glean or get them something, but like I'm
It's more personal
for
than
the most
broad.
part, it's personal, but I'm giving myself away to y'all for free. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like if I show y'all what my rider is and, you know what I'm saying, like what people actually pay me for, like y'all getting, like I'm just doing this because, you know what I'm saying, like I want to see us win. You know what I'm saying? Our people. You know what I mean? Like I ain't doing it because, you know what I'm saying, like I need to, because like my shit is on chill. So you, Sharky, you and your kid, y'all can get whatever y'all want. The Beta Club, I don't know so much. But if your kids is involved with it, you know what I'm saying? If it's the football team they play for, yeah, mate, then and your kids are gonna benefit, then it's the same difference. But I ain't really trying to, you know what I mean, spread myself but so thin for damn near the free.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. It's 7:10. TC, you still here? Because I think she's gonna need to put the Bible
Yes,
study.
I'm here.
Can you put the link in the Course of Revelations in the chat
For the Zoom, I got you.
All right.
I just got to sign out of my personal account and go into the other one.
All right, cool. So that's that, y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
All right.